Let's go to the mountains.
The core was killing him. He needed help. The sage Calaveras had given him the maps to find the armature and the core. If anyone knew the true name of the Transcendent Emperor, if anyone knew how to assemble the Sky Ripper, Calaveras did. If anyone could heal Reynardo and render the core safe, at least to its bearer, surely it was he.
So we think of this whole like constantly almost dying. Very, very bad. Unless I can I eventually hit 0, or is it just like I'll have low health always?
The base of the mountain was the only safe place for a landing. You would have to continue on foot, muscles aching. Calaveras was a scholar, not a doctor. Could he really save Reynardo from the poison radiating from the lost god's eye he was so recklessly carrying?
Oh crap. And wow. Just like that. They killed themselves, everybody.
Oh, this was not a fun way to die. Even if he survived. No one would write ballads about the fox whose knees ached forever, would they?
Huh.
Not unless he paid for it. He hated paying for publicity.
Yeah, that's something you don't want to do. Odd. See, but advertisement's a different thing. I mean, I guess publicity is advertisement in that sense. You know, if we just want to be, for all intents and purposes, I guess. Alright.
This chest had teaspoons stolen from every inn in Boreas. Oh, and something more useful.
Just no health. Okay. Health? Something. Just more ore. I mean, I'm not gonna reject ore, but dear God. We're just dying over here, man. The plague. It's like the Black Plague all over again. We're just dying. Alright, trying to get rid of him instantly. Ah, crap. Fuck. This nonsense.
It was chilling walking through the living mountains. There was always noise up ahead. Insects, birds, the croak and flutter of ravens arranging ambushes. But close by, there was only the breeze and the trickle of melting snow. As if every living thing was holding its breath, with poisonous burden to move on.
Oy vey. Come on. I gotta get out of here, man.
This thing really needed a roof.
Yeah, it did. Also, I just realized that thing just empowered. It's an empower. Does that mean it just double empowered? Alright. Just go more XP, boys. Yes, energy. Oh my god. So we can just heal. Alright, health and energy at this point are very useful. 'Cause I don't have enough energy to heal. And that's nice. It's nice to be able to heal. Oh my god. Fuck.
I'll find out what's next, he thought.
Damn it. Server checkpoint, come on. Alright, it's back here. We actually came back with more health. That's nice. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Ooh, just so good. So very fun. Alright, we got more health though. That's always nice. So dying's actually was useful there. I just want those shenanigans again, like, oh, you made a decision, you died. fucking, that's the end. It's like, oh, well, thanks, game. Thanks for your matrimony. Really helpful. So I will agree, that was some bullshit.
Point of this gate. Did they think no one would notice the lever?
Hey, breaking fourth walls. That's how I like it.
Wasn't sure he should have rescued her, Tino. He could have had the Sky Ripper. Now all he had was the core, and it was killing him.
Yep. Sucks to suck, am I right? Sucks to suck. Hey! Help me!
The core! Splendid! Croaked Calaveras. Where's the armature? Right, I was kind of hoping you wouldn't need it.
No, I don't. It's just a professional interest. We've got much better prismatics than the old TE ever did.
So Calaveras was an arcane engineer. He fussed at the core all day. He wrapped it with silver chains, and in front of it, he placed a huge round ruby so that it looked like a monstrous floating eye. Ah, so, what is it?
Yeah, I call it the Oculum. It's my very first death ray.
Oh.
And it won't poison me?
Oh, no. It's completely safe now.
Anything I should watch out for?
Yeah, try to avoid pointing at any mirrors.
As he loaded the oculum onto the Farfarer, Bernardo was a little concerned about Calaveras. People who were utterly sure of themselves, he had found, were either experts or horribly wrong. Or both.
Yeah, that could be both.
Bernardo only needed to fire the oculum once. He only needed to destroy one ship, the Emperor's ship, and the war was over. Bernardo plunged into the Imperial fleet. He felt the oculum humming. He no longer felt sick.
Nice.
This was going to be fun. Or at least, it was going to be over.
Onward! The final truth. We'll finally see what the Oculus does. Or the Sky Ripper. That's just a cool name, the Sky Ripper. It rips the sky. It's generally what it means, right?
Bernardo resisted the temptation to fire the oculum until the time came. He could sense its arcane energies yearning to escape the sage's wrappings. But it wasn't eating him alive. So that was a plus. He felt good about himself. He'd saved a friend, he'd helped the rebels, he'd relied on himself, but he'd listened to others. He felt like the right sort of hero. Wise, yet decisive. Calaveras had been so sure it would work. Maybe he could fire it just a few times.
Oh.
But only when he absolutely needed to. Bernardo had learned so much.
Hey, level up.
It was time to turn it into something he could use.
Too bad we just passed the pillar. Allowed me to level up. Who knows? Wow, so this thing works like the Sky Ripper where it helps me attack. That's nice. Very nice. Wow. How dare you?
Bernardo's arm was getting tired. The core was no longer eating at him, but he still felt weak. His stamina was shot. But he had the oculum. When the ravens swarmed him, it would sometimes fire its death ray. It seemed to be warming up too, firing more and more often. Maybe he should let it cool off. Yeah, he decided to stop using it entirely. Bernardo had been the terror of the sandcastles when he was 2.
Okay. That was a random fact. Terror of the Sandcastles. Ronaldo. Ooh. Alrighty.
There was
Heal
an
up real quick.
inscription. No spitting.
Okay, thank you, game. I just walked into that one myself, I'm not gonna lie. It's my own fault. Own fault. Oh, we're not going over there, okay. Odd. That's usually where we would go. Goodbye, boat. Flying boat. Flying contraption. Flying machine. Ooh, Spawn's dead. How does it feel? Okay. You need to stop that. Alright. And shabam. You go somewhere? Oh, there's a random ass bar. Hello!
Odd.
Big ass ravens.
The oculum was still hot to the touch. He almost thought it was getting even hotter. Well, that was ridiculous, of course. Anyway, he'd only to fire it one more time, and then he could chuck the whole contraption into the abyss. And the Emperor's ship was now in range. Bernardo squinted. He could make out the line of ravens protecting the ship. Zenobia in front, conjuring. And on the deck, yes, that was his Imperial Majesty, pacing in his golden armor. Bernardo lined up his shot and fired. Caught in the beam, the ship burst into flames. The ravens and Zenobia exploded. The Emperor too exploded. Bernardo waited for the beam to stop, but it only got brighter, and the oculum hotter. Frantic, Bernardo pulled the oculum towards the abyss. The ruby burst into flames. The shiny metal casing glowed, then melted. That was good. Now the core could cool off, right? Bernardo ran. The blast incinerated him instantly, along with both fleets. The shockwave could be felt across all Erda.
Oh.
That winter, with neither Empire nor rebels to rule them, the islands slid into banditry. And so began the Second Age of Darkness.
Oh. Well,
We
shit.
should go back to some of the choices he'd faced before. Maybe there were new paths that had opened up, like those doors he was opening up all over the map that took him to new treasures and around his enemies. But he'd learned another true thing. The core was powerful, but dangerous if used improperly.
Alright. I have 2 levels for getting that truth. Oh. Does that mean this is unlocked? What does that mean? What does that mean? Look. Okay, it's just his 4 truths unlocked. Alright. Okay. So we have all 4 truths now. Now I guess it's just like going back and going through every single pathway. Interesting. Alrighty then.
The book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again.
Wait, what?
Faster than before? And he fell. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas.
Alright, it's time to choose again. Okay, yeah.
It was time to choose.
It's very confusing why I said it that way.
The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Bernardo knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong. But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert.
Frickin' Iblis Stone.
The Iblis Stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino.
Oh, what the hell?
Of course. Bernardo had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion.
What does that key mean?
And he had a gut feeling that he needed to use that to his advantage.
I guess the key means you go, will take you to the end, the very end. Oh, okay. That unlocks the thing. Alright, guys. Well, that's all the time we have for today. So next time we'll beat the game, I guess, because we actually have the key. So that's cool. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, night, or even, depending on when you watch this. Adios.